Welcome back to another episode of Watching Shoes. Today, the watch is the Man of War by Invicta, carbon fiber body with the meteorite from Africa on the face dial. Today date, and it's a 60-minute chrono. All right, and the shoes, they're going to be the tricked out Polo Ralph Lauren, all leather. I put the leather shoestrings inside. Army fatigue, rubber sole, very comfortable. It's even got the sock liner inside, which makes for a very comfortable place to rest your feet. All right, and by popular demand, got a request to make this video about these pants, and I thought I'd throw a couple other gems in there from Ralph Lauren. By now, you know I like stitching, and that does not only apply to shoes, that applies to pretty much all garments or anything made by man, woman. Just really appreciate stitching, embroidery. If I get an opportunity, I prefer stitching over prints. And this is going to be an example of stitching to the max, embroidery to the max, and just real artistic design. This is a Ralph Lauren pants, and they are, I would say, NASCAR inspired. Definitely, race car inspired, if not NASCAR. The pants are quilted all the way down. They've got Ralph Lauren running down the seam, multicolors. This is some piping going on here. See if I can get close enough to really highlight the piping. Really cool way to combine one fabric to the next. Extra detail, stitching galore. It's quilted, as I said earlier. Each pocket feels like it has feathers in it. It doesn't, but imagine there's some kind of polyester or cotton inside. But they puff, when you squeeze them. They are puffy. Not as puffy as a winter jacket, but puffy and comfortable. You can feel the air escaping these pockets when you're sitting or walking. Very comfortable pair of pants. Starting off with the first detail is the Ralph Lauren on the back side. These are the back pockets. Extreme amount of stitching to an unnecessary degree, but people like me who enjoy stitching can't get enough of it. Really happy that they went to such an extent. More piping up here. Really cool way to close two pieces of fabric. Joining, you can feel the line inside. There's a pull string inside, drawstring, pull string. And that's the end of it. That goes all the way around. You got some kind of metallic material here. I do not know what this is. I'll try to have it in the description if Polo lists what it is. It doesn't feel metallic, it feels like fabric, but to the eye, it's clearly some kind of metallic fabric. As you can see, I'm bending it, it's not creasing. There is no metallic feel to it. It's clearly a fabric, but that sheen tells your eye that there's metal there. I'm not sure what that is besides extremely cool. Just a fun pair of pants. So those are the back details, really cool zippers. Let's see if they have any information on the zipper. They don't. This is your standard zipper. Every once in a while, Polo will really do it up and put their name on the zipper. This is not that case, which is fine. There's a lot going on to make up for that. Let's turn them around to the other side. Polo Racing. And you got heavily embroidered belt buckle area. There's a button, if I'm not mistaken, two buttons. Yeah, two buttons here. I really enjoy how Polo often gives you multiple ways to close a garment. This one is 2 buttons and a zipper. A lot of other ones have hooks and ladder hooks and fire hooks and all kind of other things going on. But this one is 2 buttons and a zipper, plus a drawstring. Metal tipped drawstring, nice touch. Back to the pockets. Huge pockets, also heavily stitched. So really nice big pocket, heavily stitched. Can't say enough about this USRL with the wing on it. Just a racing edition of Polo Motorsports. It's another embroidered. Huge fan of embroidered, what do you call these, tags. Very big fan of that. Sometimes they get me with a sticker, glued on, sewed on, not sewed on. Well, sometimes they're even sewed on. Sometimes they're iron-on stickers. I'm really more of a fan of when I can see a machine put the work in, if not a human put it in the work. So really cool patch. Got another cool patch, what I would call a real patch because it's embroidered. It's a stitched wing right here, really cool. USRL, Racing Team, New York City, Speed Equipment. I mean, you put these pants on, you really do feel like you are a part of somebody's pit crew, if not the driver. Really cool pair of pants. One more patch. A lot of us out there in the Polo Ralph Lauren world really get a kick out of patches. Often I take the patches off and put them in places where I want them, or if not, on a completely different garment. But this one was so well made, I don't see myself doing that at all. Just a really cool patched to the hilt garment. So you got USRL, more wings for the racing. It's got stars, #1, really cool patch. I'm saying it's gonna stay here, but who knows? That's such a cool patch. It might escape. I might have to put that on something else. I don't know. We'll see. You got the P-wing, and then the Polo. The coolest part about this again is the fact that this is not a sticker. This is stitched, embroidered onto the fabric. Clearly took their time in making these pair of pants, and this material is really soft. And according to the website, this is waterproof. So I'm not sure how they came up with a waterproof fabric, or if they just treated it afterward. I'm not sure which route they took, but and I haven't tested it to see if these things are waterproof. I might just get caught out in the rain and then find out that way. But cool touch if that's the case. The metallic inside doesn't run the whole way through. After about halfway mark, it converts over to just like a snow pants lining, but a lot thinner. A very comfortable lining. Inside, you can't really tell where the conversion takes place because this doesn't look comfortable, but it's extremely soft material. So the conversion from this to the other one is you can't really tell when you're wearing it. And then extra touch on the inside, not the outside. The outside is just black. But on the inside, if you're the type to roll up your ankles, you got a bright flash of red, highlight whatever shoes you're wearing. So that was a very nice touch. And this fabric feels like wool, is it? I'm not sure. But it has the luxury feel of wool on the ends. So really cool. On this side, they give you a pocket. They give you your standard pocket. Oh, got a mask in there. Didn't know that was in there. I got a receipt in there also. Okay, and then you get your stamp. This is the glue-on style or heat-treated style. I'm not sure how they put these on. Not my favorite, but I'll deal with it. I'll take it because they didn't take shortcuts all over the pair of pants. So I don't consider this a shortcut. If this was the only thing on the pants, I probably wouldn't have bought it because that's kind of cheesy to me. But to each their own. There's people who prefer these. I think of these are gonna crack once you wash them once or twice. So I don't really like that kind of setup. I prefer you stitch it and it'll be there forever. Or at least until you get rid of the pants. On this side, second, P-wing, Polo, Ralph Lauren, embroidered, not glued on or heat treated on or anything. Really put in the work to make it last. Big fan of that. I went over the fact you got a pocket. All right, that's one down on a pair of pants. On the inside, some people do like to see that. That's what the inside tag looks like. Made in Indonesia. All right, next up, we've got the jacket. It's not exactly the jacket for those pants, but it's a jacket in the same category of racing, polo racing. So this is a Polo RL with the P-wing and an L-wing. I don't know how many people know about the L-wing. But it's got both of them. This was the match to the pants, but unlike the pants, this is embroidered, stitched on, permanent solution. This goes across the back of this jacket. It's the only thing other than an embroidery here at the back of the jacket. Also, I like that touch. Ralph Lauren embroidered. To me, embroidery means you're not taking a shortcut. Not everybody believes that. That's just my opinion. I prefer it to be stitched on, permanent, as opposed to any kind of a plastic where it could just break off or just wear out real fast. And on the front side, well, let's go over this patch real quick while I got it up there. That's what you got for that. Around. All right, well, I got this up here hanging. Let's go to the shoulder. Once again, how about a U-wing? Anybody ever seen a U-wing before? A lot of people were into the P-wing. It's US, Ralph Lauren. Really cool. Embroidered, not stitched on. Stitched on, not glued on. Big plus for me. This is like the ripstop nylon. This thing is not going anywhere. Really cool setup. You can actually put your hat, your scully, anything in there and roll out. On the arm, you have Polo Ralph Lauren, all racing stuff. Really cool. I'm not into NASCAR. I actually have a pair of NASCAR racing Nike 720s, and they actually have black and yellow. So this should be a real nice match once I get back to Atlanta and get to working on my matching schemes. But for this patch, it's embroidered, stitched, high quality patch. Got another one. Patches galore. Some of us, including me, really enjoy patches. So yeah, this was right up my alley. And they're not the cheesy patches. This is high quality. Look at that font that they used on this one. This is like better than graffiti. So really cool. Ralph Lauren Racing Equipment. And they took it serious. I'm not sure if he's really big on NASCAR or what, but Ralph Lauren put their foot into this stuff. Really, really nice. And look at the material that it's stitched on too. It's knitted. Knitted fabrics. All knitted. None of that cheesy kind of material. I got a Ralph Lauren Purple Label RLX ski. You know, the ski bear. And I had to take that bear off of it because the material that the bear is sewn onto was so cheesy. It's like a $3 jumpsuit. I snatched it off and put it on a wool vest. I'll probably display that sometime when I'm going over all my bears, because the bear collection has grown and I haven't kept you all up to date on that, but I will. All right, back to the jacket, more racing. You got service station, Ralph Lauren, stitched, embroidered, not a sticker. Then you have some serious embroidery for those people who enjoy looking at stitch work. Huge Polo spell out across the chest of the jacket. So you have Polo RL when you zip it up, right across the chest of the jacket. Typically, I'm not a fan of Polo being on my chest. But if I was to do it, this would be the jacket because I appreciate the work. I've said a million times how much I enjoy stitching, and that's one stitch out, one stitch in until you have a Polo RL. Really appreciate that. Can't say I would have got this jacket if this was a sticker. If it was a sticker, my style tells me cheesy, don't want it. But the fact that they actually stitched this, took the time and stitched it, wow. All the way across, huge letters. We got the zipper pocket. So we went through the service station. Then you got the 67 stitched on, embroidered, excellent quality, not going anywhere for the life of the jacket. Doesn't matter how many times you wash, rinse, dry, anything, these real patches, they're here to stay. And they actually age well. Some people, including Ralph Lauren, will age the patch before they even put it on because aged patches just look nice. So this is something that is going to age very well. Professional racing equipment, PRL, Polo Ralph Lauren, really cool. High quality stitched on garment. All right, so this side we've got speed record, Ralph Lauren with the flags, cross flags, but the racing cross flags, RPL, Polo RL. Real cool, high quality, high stitch. Ralph Lauren speed parts, another. If you're into these patches, this is your jacket. This was my jacket. I said, wow, that's all me right there. I'm not a racer, I'm not a NASCAR person, but I rock this any day of the week, and I have been. USRL with the U-Wing, racing team, New York City, speed equipment. Then you got the flag on this side. I always black out the white in my flags. And then I do something tricky with the stars. Never can tell what I'm going to do with the stars. This one I made them into like a trinity of stars. 2 and 1 or 1 and 2. Huge flag. Very well made, and I think they got all 50 stars on that thing. I did really, really good job on that flag. Then you have the winged wheel. Really cool. And the wing goes right beyond the your patch here. And you got Ralph Lauren service station, all stitched, all high quality. Even the blue, if you look at the blue inside and the blue on the sleeve, 2 different blues, 2 different materials, but both looking beautiful. So just a heck of a good job with this garment. All right, we just walked through one garment. We got one left to go. One left, and that would be none other than another Polo Bear. So you got the GQ Polo with the Polo, jockey, horse rider. It's got the Polo on the shirt. About the only place I want to see a Polo. Horse jockey. I'm not really big into those things at all. I don't typically buy the Polo if it's got that on there. But I will do it if the bear is wearing it. I thought that was pretty hilarious. It's got the 3 on there, the Polo watch, leather band, all really great detail. You've seen that belt in the stores if you go into the Polo Ralph Lauren outlets. They're always trying to sell you that belt. You got the Polo stick for the sport, the helmet, and the chin strap. Just really good job on the bear. Very good job. So this thing was like, wow, that's actually really good on the details. You can even see the leather boot separation from the sole of the boot. White pants, really cool. But what really did it for me, besides this aqua color, which you don't typically see, and the nice thick fabric, this material was a plus. But what really did it for me was the Polo Bear on the back that accompanies this shirt. A huge Polo Bear on the back. I'm not used to seeing that at all. So that was a huge plus for me. We'll just basically duplicate what you saw in the front, but a bigger version. You can see the buttons on the shirt, the Polo jockey on his shirt, collar. I mean, the details are phenomenal. Even the wrist strap to hold the stick. More detailed belt. You can see the leather, the gold, and the fabric. White pants. Now, if you look really closely, this white pants is a real t-shirt material. White t-shirt material. And then this is all embroidered. So they're really playing with the materials here. This is also, see if you can tell, see if, yeah, that's also a different fabric. This isn't stitched. This one is a fabric that comes off the surface of the shirt, of his shirt. So whenever you see the dark blue, it's actually a fabric. Then the red is stitched. So the arm and the beautiful watch with you can see the Roman numeral, exquisite detail on this bear, and then the boots, where you can see the sole and the boot is two different materials. I actually have a boot like that, and I did a video in it. Don't hesitate to scroll down. This is elephant skin. So just scroll down, look for elephant skin boot, and you'll find it. But there you have it. Big boy polo bear on the back of a collared polo shirt. That was new to me. Really, really cool job by Polo. I even like the crazy color because, you know, you like to mix it up. You don't want to have the same exact colors with different things on it. And this is a color I do not have, even though I keep green on. As you can see here, I got on a green shirt. But it's not that green. All right, thanks again for watching another video of your boy on watching shoes. This is Curtis Solar, and I'll check y'all out on the next video.